Hey guys, welcome back to Naughty Threads. Just in case you are watching our video for the first time, do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you get all the future updates. So in today's video, we'll learn how to make these kind of latkans for blouses. So for all the deep neck blouses, it's always nice to have latkans, and I know ready-made latkans are available in market, but handmade is handmade. They really look pretty and it matches the work that is there on the blouse as well. So you can see it matches these buttas as well as the neckline that is worked on the blouse. So it's very easy to work this, but in this video I'm just showing you how to stitch the pieces together. So watch the video till the end and you will know how easy it is to make latkans all by yourself. So now let's get started. So to make the latkans, first we'll have to work pieces like this. This is in the same fabric of the blouse. So the blouse is already ready, and in my previous video I have already shared how to do this kind of very thin dory. Just in case you guys have missed, I will be linking this video in the I button, so don't forget to check the I button. It's the thinnest dory possible you can make. I don't like the thick dories because it looks like a rope, so this looks really nice and delicate. So you guys watch the video and you will be able to do this dory yourself. So here for the latkans I have 4 pieces. How we have worked this is in the teardrop shape. So outline is a chain stitch, and then we have added 2 lines of zardosi, and then back stitch, and then what we call as clove stitch. I will also show you guys the blouse while attaching this latkan. So I have 4 pieces here, out of which one I have already cut. So I also have a piece of canvas lying around here. So I am trying to make this a little different from the previous latkans. So watch the video till the end and let's see how it turns out. So I've cut all these 4 pieces with half an inch seam allowance. And then I have also got this ready. So I cut one piece measuring the same size, which is only the inner size, not with margin. So when you keep this on this like this, it should fit perfectly only on the work, and don't cut this size, not the bigger size but just the ready size. So what I have done here is I have folded this canvas into 4 pieces like this, like 4 folds, 2 here and 2 here, and I have made 2 drawings here. So when I cut this piece out, I will be getting 4 pieces, and when I cut this piece out, I will be getting 4 pieces. And I have one extra here and one here. So I will be giving 3 layers of canvas because this is fusing canvas, which we generally use in the necklines. But in case you have buckram, which is used in stitching salwars, you can just do 2 layers, like one for this one and one for this piece. Now since this is very soft, as you can see in the video, see this is so soft, so that is the reason I am using few more layers just to give that thickness and stiffness. So I'm going to cut out all these pieces and then we'll see what to do. So one latkan is already ready. This is how it looks. These potlies are completely optional. If you want, you can add them. If not, you can just skip. So I thought it will just give it a different look, so I have added potlies. So here, this is how we'll have to glue this canvas. Apply some glue, leave it for about few seconds for it to dry a little, and then we'll paste another piece. So same way I will be sticking it to this piece as well. I'm just trimming off all this extra knot from the behind, the thread that is left after working, and then I'll apply glue on the work, but this is on the back side. So we'll have to leave it for about few seconds for it to dry a little, only then it will hold the canvas properly. So this is almost dry now. So I will stick another piece on top of this like this. If we stick immediately, it won't stick and it will keep coming out. So that is the reason it is important to let it dry for a few seconds. So now here I have glued 2 layers of canvas. What I'll do is I'll just give it small cuts here so it is easy for us to paste this. Don't cut till the end, I'm just giving the corner cut. Now again I will apply glue on the end here and let it dry for about 20 to 30 seconds. Just in the corner I have applied glue. So by the time this dries, we'll work with this piece. I will stick the first layer of canvas. Put some weight so that it sticks well. And then I'll apply glue and let it dry for some time. So while these two pieces dry, we'll make these potlis. I have used 3 potlis for 1 latkan. So here I have 2 pieces. I have to just make one more. So for that I am using this kind of polyfilling. This is polyester cotton, which is generally used to fill the soft toys and pillows. So just roll it because I want the potlis to be really small. In case you have some thermocol balls lying around, you can use that as well. Using thermocol balls is a better idea because they are all of same size. So I'm just using this left out fabric here. So fill it like this and we'll tie it using matching cotton thread. So roll the cotton thread around 6 to 7 times and make knots like this. So here our potli is ready. I'm going to trim it like this so that we have enough fabric to stitch. So here I have all 3 potlis ready, and I think this also has, it's dry now, so I will stick one more piece on top of it. And then apply glue only on the edge like I did for my other piece. And then we'll give cuts here. So while this piece dries, we'll fix the other one because here the glue is almost dry. Now what you'll do is, wherever you have cut the fabric, you will fold it like this. So it becomes easy for us to fold. That is the reason we give those cuts. So in case anything is coming out, like it is something is excess, we will trim it off later. So both the pieces are ready. This is how I have folded all the edges inside, and it's dry as well. So now we'll hold these two together like this and we will stitch them together, but this is where we'll also add the dory. So place the dory in between like this. In case you are using a ready-made dory, you will have to follow the same process. So we'll start off by fixing the dory. Once we reach here, we'll start adding the potlis. So in the normal sewing needle, I have taken 2 strands of cotton thread in matching color and I will start. Since there are multiple layers of canvas, you might find it a little difficult for the needle to pass, but you will still have to manage and stitch it. So once you've done that, just pull the dory like this and check if it is intact. Now that it looks it is intact, I will just start stitching the edges. I'm just doing like a running stitch. If you want, you can do this step in the machine as well, but sometimes the foot may not run on this due to the RE work. So that is why I usually prefer stitching it with hand. Otherwise, especially when there is Zardosi here, the foot tends to damage the Zardosi when it runs on it. So that is one other reason why I prefer doing the latkans by hand. So I've stitched till here. Now I'll just start placing the potlis. So the first one I will place in the center like this, and then 2 on either sides. So both the latkans are ready. I have stitched both to the dori. Now we'll just attach the other side of the dori to the blouse. So now we'll see how to attach these to the blouse. So I already have the blouse stitched here. And I have again taken 2 strands of cotton thread in the sewing needle. So using a tape, I will mark at around 2.5 to 3 inches from the shoulder. So since this is my blouse, I will just go for 2.5 inches because the length is not too long. So at 2.5 inch from the shoulder point, I will attach the dori. So place the dori like this, and we'll hand stitch it because I don't want the work to get spoiled. I'm just taking the lining fabric. I'm not piercing the main fabric. So on the other side as well, I'll put few more stitches because I don't want it to come out. So once you have made enough stitches, just try to pull and see. It should be like really strong. And then we'll make a knot and trim off the extra thread. We'll just knot it like we knot after stitching the button or after hemming. I'll take a small stitch here in the fabric and roll the thread around the needle. Repeat it one more time and then trim the extra thread. So since we have hand stitched it, there is no thread seen on the top. So same way we'll attach the other latkan on the other side. So after attaching it to the blouse, this is how it looks. The design is really simple and I'm sure you guys can try it yourself. So in case you want to know how to work this part, do let me know in the comment section and I'll try to make a video on that as well. So both the sides is nice and neat. If you want, you can also add some beads around here. But since it is my blouse, I like it simple. So that is the reason I just left it at this. So for all the deep neck blouses, it's always good to have dori so that the blouse sits in place and the shoulder doesn't fall. So in case you have not watched this video on how to make this thin dori, do check the I button. So in this video, that's all I guess. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Check out my blog naughtythreads.net where you'll get to see lot of content related to crochet, sari tassels, sewing and other stuff, and all my recent Ari work blouses as well. And if you have not subscribed to my vlog channel, that is Kanika Reddy Vlogs, do subscribe now. So I shall see you guys soon with more interesting stuff. Until then, take care guys. Bye bye.